It's easy to find value in what you enjoy. It's very easy. You look around and there are things that you enjoy and you find the value in it, and it puts a smile to your face without fail. But then there are the things that you do not enjoy, and usually the first reaction is to either avoid it or cast it out. In some instances, there's something that you're dealing with right now that's unavoidable. And this is where the challenge comes in, because there is value in what you do not like. You just have to figure out what it is and what it will mean for you going forward. It's not about how many of these things you will have to deal with that you do not like. It's how you react to these things. It's not the problem itself. It's not the discomfort itself. It's how do you react to it. Reactions. How will you pick up the broken pieces of adversity and move forward? And you have the ability to experience adversity on any level and still come out on the other side a better person or your best version. Valuable lessons in the discomfort, in the conversations that you do not enjoy, in the people that you do not like to watch or hear about. Right now, this is one of the most challenging years, 2020, as I record this. Very challenging, the most challenging of my lifetime. And I grew up here in Los Angeles, and this city is going through some very severe changes and realizations and revelations and all kinds of stuff popping off here in this city of angels. Some may feel it's the city of lost angels. Everyone has their opinion about this place. But I think back, 1886 in California specifically, okay? It's pretty amazing to imagine, no electricity. Yeah, no electricity. So think about that for a second. Farming is huge, right? Farming is the activity in the year 1886 on the West Coast. One of the big activities, farming. No tech industry. Oil was not even discovered yet. And this would be after the gold rush. So think about that. A person born in the year 1886, when farming is the lead activity, there's no such thing as movies, not on the West Coast, in 1886. So imagine no Hollywood sign, melon patches, lemon patches, orange groves, agriculture being big. Of course, beautiful weather, yes. Beautiful beach, yes. But Los Angeles was a baby. So a person born in 1886 would have experienced this, and then speed through the timeline and go all the way to the year 1920. The polar opposite. Things are starting to change. You have shops, shopping, markets, trains, automobiles, right? Things are shifting. And then skip forward to 1929. You have the Great Depression, right? And then the Industrial Revolution and all those kinds of things. And you would probably be, if you were born in 1886, you would be much older by the time this stuff comes in. But think about that. You're born in 1886 when there's hardly anything, and all of a sudden it's the year 1925 and things are hustling and bustling. The streets of LA have become louder, more vibrations, more people. And what a life change. You know, oil is big business shortly before that, right? I mean, you're talking, what, a little over 3,000 oil wells built in Los Angeles after 1892. So yeah, big business. Oil distribution, automobiles. I mean, it's pretty amazing to think of how much life shifted in Los Angeles alone. I know, you could say the entire nation, but just Los Angeles alone from 1886 to 1930, it would be like night and day. And that's where I feel we are at. We are experiencing a similar type of shift into the new version of whatever it is, ... There's always a shift, right? And so you have to find the value. Some people can handle change very well. Some people just glide right through it. And then some people do not embrace change at all. Okay? There are things that change for the better, and there are things that change for the worst. It's the balance of these two things. And how do you navigate through these changes? You were going to the right, then you go to the left. You were going forward, now you're going backwards. How do you navigate through all of these changes? One moment you believed in something. Maybe you spent the first 35 years of your life believing a certain way, and then all of a sudden this change comes along. You found out some information that revealed a truth, and now you have to either shift the way you believe or just choose a different path altogether. This is the ebbs and flows of the human experience. You can get through things. You can survive. You can shift. You can become better. Going forward, put your mind on you overcoming all adversity. All of it. Not just some of it, all of it. Whatever adversity comes your way, or whatever adversity you are dealing with right now, put your mind on you overcoming all of it. Every single inch. And through it, you become the best version of yourself. You have to see it. Because if you don't see it, then you've already lost. If you can't imagine it, then you've already lost. I usually mention the three elements: the vision, the belief, and then the habits. You have to see yourself overcoming adversity, believe that you can, and then start engaging the habits that put you in the best possible position. There's a practice with this. This must be habitual. Small things. Because eventually you'll have volume. Eventually, months and months and months will pass, and you'll have done many different things to put yourself in the best possible position, because that's exactly what you should be leaning towards. And it's easy to do when things are comfortable. If you can do that now while things are uncomfortable, you get through this, you can get through anything. And you know what? You've probably had some challenges before this. Oh yeah, you've been through some things before this. Maybe it's some things that you have forgotten. You're going to have to sit down and reflect on your life and see what you have overcome so far. Okay? So if you can get through those things, then you can get through this thing, even if it appears larger than anything you've ever dealt with before. It appears larger than what you've dealt with before, but it's actually the same size. So again, here you are, faced with this adversity currently. You must get through it. Here we go again. And even when you get through this, there will be something else. It comes with the human experience. Some of you I have met, some of you I have not. But in the end, I want you to be your best version, the best version of yourself that you can possibly be. And I feel that it is still possible. I believe that you can experience an elevation while in this human experience that you have never felt before. God is in you. Oh yeah. Whether you believe in it or not, it's there. Just tap into it. Doesn't take much. The ultimate force is in your body. It's not over. There's more for you to do in this human form. Fear, false evidence appearing real. You are more than you think you are. Trust yourself. Trust yourself. You'll get through this. Believe me.